Hey y'all, it's Kat from Cat Southern Charms, back with a very big pro tip for you. I get a lot of questions about people having issues with their molds or their projects being uneven and not level. So the very first thing you always do, the main surface that you're working on, you want to make sure that it is level. I'm using my kitchen table. It is level. My kitchen table is not the problem at all. Next, you want to check your mold, because molds are being mass produced because there's such a huge demand for them. And I'm finding these molds are not created level. So check your mold. And I set this up for a reason. You can see when I check the mold, it's not level. So what I would do is I would put little wooden sticks under to shim it up until it is level. This one is actually level, but I did that to prove a point. So I make sure that my mold itself is level. Now, when you're working on a placemat like this that is raised up, you have to be careful of where you set your project to pour and cure, because when you set it on a ridge like this, it's gonna throw your level off if you're not careful. So you have to double check this before you pour your project, and then you need to make a mental account. I can't set any of my molds on the center part, or it's gonna be a problem with my project being level. It has to be on an equal surface. So put it in an area just like this. You can see, even setting it here, because of these ridges, it's going to be off level. So always make sure, and you can use, if you're using this kind of surface, put something sturdy that's stiff and is not going to have a problem being level. See that? You can take a wood canvas and put your project on top of that on this mat to make sure you don't have an issue. But this is your friend. Be sure you use it. Start from the very basics. Make sure your base table is level. Make sure your molds are level. And if you have to, put it on a strong surface to ensure that you don't have a problem with your piece not being level. Until next time, y'all, happy arting. That's all for now. Ta-ta till next time.